Longevity in the sport of bodybuilding. For me, that's pretty much all I think about nowadays. You know, back in my earlier days, all I thought about was today. As the years have gone on, I've learned that, you know, I want to be doing this for the rest of my life. You know, when I'm in my 60s, 70s, I want to still be able to train. I still want to have a great body, and I want to still do what I enjoy and love, which is working out. When you train, you got to realize that those elbows, shoulders, and knees, you know, they're not gonna be there forever if you don't take care of them. And I have many friends that are, you know, in their early 50s, and you know, they can't train because they've completely fucked themselves up. When I'm in my 60s, you know, I want to be able to go to the gym and train exactly how I'm training now. So I have to, you know, train smart. You know, this is something that we all have to think about. You know, let's not destroy ourselves, you know, in our early 20s and 30s. And I have to say that the worst my body ever was probably in my early 20s. My body, I mean, I was just tearing it up. Skull crushers, 275. You know, my elbows ached daily. You know, I'd constantly be, you know, taking this, taking that because I couldn't stand the pain in my elbows. And that was in my early 20s. You know, my knees, my hips. You know, I was just destroying myself. And I learned real quick at an early age that, you know, it's not about, you know, the heaviest weight possible. You know, it's about the physical, how you look physically. Bodybuilding is all about what you see. You know, it doesn't really matter. No one knows how much you're lifting. So, you know, now the way I train is light, smart, you know, moderate weight, going for the pump, squeeze, contraction, and, you know, judging myself by the mirror, you know, not how much weight I have on the bar. So it's just, you know, training smart and thinking about, you know, down the road later in life. So that's my advice on that.